Pick a move in the ring. You can hit me with the words you fling.
Okay, we are now joined by Mackenzie Dern. First question goes to James Lynch with the score. Your line is open.
Hey, Mackenzie, congratulations on the victory. They made a note of it on the broadcast that you were the biggest betting favorite on the card. Did that add a little bit more pressure with that, and then also just coming off your first loss? Like, how are you feeling heading into this fight?
No, I didn't feel any pressure. Really, when all these things happen, I get so surprised. Like, man, how people, put all this pressure? Some people are saying, like, oh, if she doesn't beat her, she should retire. Like, that I should retire. I say, like, man, Hannah is such a tough girl. She's strong. She has some good wins in her career. She has some losses, of course, like me. So she's a tough girl. I knew that. Like, I definitely didn't want to get a loss again, But hey, I knew that, like, okay, I saw her weakness was kind of the ground. So I said, this is like the perfect opportunity for me to get jiu-jitsu, So that's just always my goal, to try and like prove, hey, people like me for jiu-jitsu. They want to see that. I want to prove that to them. But I don't feel the pressure or anything like that from the people. I think, like, man, they don't know how hard the fighting is, They think that, and they're underestimating Hannah too.
How did you feel in there? I mean, it was a great performance, but, there's a lot of, things going on right now. Obviously, I'm sure your training was a little bit limited with everything that was going on. Just being in the octagon and not having that crowd, how did you feel in there?
I felt good, I was really able to dial in, focus, put myself in a situation like I felt when I'm in the crowd. I always fight better when I have the crowd than when I'm in the sparring or something like that. So I really tried to do that, and I was able to do that. In my mind, I was thinking, okay, everyone's watching. Dana told us, hey, this is like the biggest platform. There's no other events happening right now. Everyone's quarantined at home. Now is the time to really show why you're here, why we work so hard, and why we're going through all these problems, And so I tried to put on a good show for everyone, and, of course, for everyone battling the coronavirus and the COVID-19. And man, I'm not the only one. There's tons of good knockouts and submissions going on this card. So I'm really happy to be part of this card.
And last one from me, being a mother, I'm sure you get a lot of support on social media from fellow moms. How much do you take that into your fights now, and just sort of using it as more motivation? I know your daughter is the most motivating thing, but I'm sure you get that feedback as well from some of the moms out there.
Definitely motivates me to try to inspire moms and everything like that. They think like Michelle Waterson, she's such a great girl, a cool girl. I am inspired a lot by her too. So the fact that I can kind of serve as inspiration for these moms to like MMA, to try MMA, to try jiu-jitsu, anything like that, I'm really happy, and definitely helps push me to do my best and be, always make weight, always show that I'm a great athlete, show that I'm evolving. Hopefully in my next fights I can show a big evolution as a fighter. So I'm really happy to be able to serve as an inspiration for a lot of the moms out there. And I love all the support. They were sending me good vibes.
Enjoy the victory tonight.
Thank you, James.
We'll go next to Gabriel Gonzalez with Cage Side Press. Your line is open.
Congratulations, Mackenzie. First of all, when you pick up another big submission victory like that, is it just as good as when you win the big matches in pure jiu-jitsu competition?
Yeah, it definitely is. I think that's why it feels so good. Of course, when they told me for MMA, women's, this is the first leg lock. For us in jiu-jitsu, it's normal leg locks. But it was always my specialty in the jiu-jitsu world. So always when I got it, the crowd liked it. People always like, oh man, Mackenzie's so good, the leg locks, and I always felt like, yeah, I was able to get my position. So it feels great, like jiu-jitsu. But the fact that they told me it was the first one ever in the women's history, I'm like, wow, okay. So I'm happy that I'm able to bring my jiu-jitsu talent to the MMA, to the octagon,
When you left your last team, there was a lot of talk about everything going on, but we haven't heard a lot about just the great work you're doing over there at Black House with Brazilian Samurai, Mark Pacquiao for this camp. Can you just talk about what you've got going on with this team here in SoCal?
Yeah, Black House, MMA, Samurai, Pacquiao, like you said, I did a lot of sparring with Pacquiao for this fight, I think the most is like that they believe in me so much, and it's cool because there's not really like ego. You know, there's no ego. There's nothing like, oh, I don't know, like you need to prove yourself on the academy. You know, they understand kind of that I come from a jiu-jitsu background. So I'm a little bit different the way I train and things like that. Like if I finish my fight, I usually like to go and go on a vacation or something like that, you know. So they really like understand. They help keep me focused, and they just believe in me so much, and they give everything we need. We have a workout room, we have a cage, we have mat space, we have everything we need to really become a great athlete. So I feel like I have like a mini institute there in Compton with the Black House, and I'm really happy with the group I'm with.
I heard you tell Karen Bryan that before the UFC was just very excited. Hey, when do you want to fight? Can you compete? After the last one, they kind of seemed to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this got the job done? That, you know, they're going to expect you in July on the island somewhere? Do you think you got you switched the energy back?
I hope so. If this didn't work, I don't know what will. You know, I really hope that they see like, hey, okay, I lost. You know, it happened. Amanda did a great job. She was good that day. She's good every day. You know, but hey, I have the potential, and I'm ready to show that potential. And man, let's take advantage of it. Let's take advantage of everyone watching. I know that everyone's fighting the coronavirus right now. So, man, I'm feeling good. I'm not injured. I'm healthy. I have the support at home I need with my daughter, with everything. So I'm ready to go, and I hope that they call me. You know.
Last one for me. Have you FaceTime Moa yet?
Not yet. I'm so crazy to FaceTime her. You know, they were asking me about what I feel, you know, being with her. Like I almost cried just because thinking like, man, she would be so happy. She would be here like yelling during the fight, because always on my sparring, she's watching and she's like squealing and yelling and stuff like that. She loves to watch me spar. So I can't imagine how she's gonna be with all my family at home with her, and how she was probably excited to see me fight. So I miss her. I'm ready to FaceTime her as soon as we're back home.
Hey, congrats, Mackenzie.
Thank you so much.